In the heart of West Bengal is a place where the sound of birds fill the air and nature's beauty is unmatched. Welcome to Purbasthali Bird Sanctuary, a hidden gem in West Bengal where nature thrives in its most pristine form. This sanctuary is a paradise for birdwatchers, home to an array of water birds. From the vibrant kingfishers to the elegant pochards, every corner is alive with its avian beauty. Among these feathered wonders, one bird stands out, the osprey, known for its incredible fishing skills and majestic flight. With its keen eyesight and unparalleled hunting prowess, the osprey is a highlight for many visitors. Come, explore, and be enchanted by the wonders of Purbasthali Bird Sanctuary, where every bird has a story to tell. So, without any further ado, let's get started with the video. Purbasthali Bird Sanctuary is located at a distance of 130 kilometers from Kolkata in West Bengal, India. The journey takes about 3 to 4 hours by road. You can also get into a local train from Howrah station and get down at Purbasthali station, from where you can take an auto to the bird sanctuary. We started our journey in the wee hours around 4:30 am to avoid the traffic and reach the bird sanctuary early morning so that we don't miss the morning activity. There is a resort of the West Bengal government 100 meters away from the ghat where you can park your vehicle and head straight towards the boat where our guide cum boatman Jayanta Pramanik was waiting for me. Looks like coming early was a good decision. As you can see, most of the boats have not started yet. We hopped onto the boat and started our journey. We were welcomed by this white-throated kingfisher right at the ghat itself. There are primarily two areas for birding in Purbasthali. One is the Horseshoe Lake, which has most of the migratory ducks, bitterns, herons, and other waders. The other is the main Hooghly River, where you find the majestic osprey. We started exploring the lake first. Our guide Jayanta Pramanik, fondly known as Jayantada, was explaining about the landscape and the birds found in the area. He is one of the famous guides in this area and knows this landscape at the back of his hand. I have mentioned his contact in the description as well. You guys can check that. As we sailed along the pristine waters, we saw a huge flock of ducks ahead. These are red crested pochards. As the name suggests, these ducks have a distinct red crest on its head, which contrasts beautifully with its glossy black neck and chestnut colored body. They are mostly found in variety of freshwater habitats, including lakes, ponds, marshes, and rivers. They prefer shallow water with ample vegetation where they can forage for aquatic plants, seeds, and small invertebrates. These ducks are highly social and often gather in large flocks, especially during the non-breeding season. Along with the red-crested pochard, there was also this Ferruginous Pochard, also known as the white-eyed pochard. This is a medium-sized diving duck with a distinctive rusty brown plumage. Both the sexes have bright yellow eyes and a bluish-gray bill with a black tip. They also inhabit a variety of freshwater habitats, including shallow lakes, ponds, marshes, and rivers with abundant aquatic vegetation. A pair of cotton pygmy goose also mingled with these pochards. These are predominantly found in parts of Asia and Australasia. It is one of the smallest duck species, predominantly found in freshwater habitats such as lakes, ponds, marshes, and slow moving rivers. These ducks are primarily herbivorous, feeding on aquatic vegetation, seeds, and grasses found in their habitat. These are skilled swimmers and divers, using their streamlined bodies to navigate through dense vegetation in search of food. Three lifers done as we glided down the lake bed in search of more species. The sun was beginning to cast its rays more brightly. The pheasant-tailed jacana was waiting to catch its morning breakfast. This bird is from the jacana family with a distinctive plumage and elongated tail feathers. Along with the pheasant tail, there was also another jacana, the bronze-winged one. This is a fascinating and a visually striking bird species known for its intricate plumage and unique adaptation for walking on floating vegetation. This bird was busy doing its morning preening with a keen eye on the lake bed in search of food. Beside the jacanas, this purple heron was standing quietly waiting to capture its breakfast. This is a fairly common bird found throughout the country. You guys must have seen this bird in my earlier videos as well. If not, do check them out on my channel. We just saw a yellow bittern flying in front of us. Looks like it perched on that water hyacinth in front of us. Let's get a closer look. It is a relatively small heron with a slender body, long neck, and a pointed bill, which it uses to capture its prey. They feed on a variety of prey, including small fish, frogs, insects, and small reptiles. As we were sailing in search of more species, Jayantada was telling that the black-tailed godwits were still around, so we headed towards that area. And we were not disappointed. One individual was still around. It was trying to find its morning breakfast from the lake bed. The black-tailed godwit is a near-threatened bird with long legs and a straight, slightly upturned bill. It has a grayish-brown upperparts and white underparts and a distinctive black tail. Black-tailed godwits are migratory birds traveling long distances between their breeding and winter grounds. Areas like Purbasthali are one of them, which they visit every winter. That was all from the lake bed area, as we headed towards the Hooghly River in search of the Osprey. There is a small canal which connects the lake with the river. The area was full of water hyacinth, which made the job difficult to steer across them. The little cormorant, another common bird, was sitting on the bamboo pole observing the landscape. Further ahead, we saw this great egret as well. This is the largest of the egret species commonly found throughout the country. As we move across the canal, we spotted a common kingfisher. Jayantada said that it has a catch on its mouth. Let's find out. It was munching on the fish it caught from the lake. "100 meters away, we saw another kingfisher. This time, it was a white-throated kingfisher. The kingfisher sat on the branch, its colorful feathers shining in the sunlight. It held a wriggling fish tightly in its beak, ready to enjoy the meal. It wasn't moving that much, which meant we got enough time to film it. We continued moving ahead. The sun was starting to make its presence known. We were coming close to the main river. Something caught our eye on the left side of the canal. This is a gray-headed lapwing, a medium-sized bird characterized by striking gray head and neck, contrasting sharply with his white underparts and a dark brown back and wings. A little ahead, we saw a flock of them on a water hyacinth. These lapwings are generally seen in small flocks, especially during migration and in winter grounds. They prefer open, grassy areas near water where they can forage and nest. We came very close to the main river now, as the boat entered the final stretch. The last few 100 meters was through this small area with dense forest on both sides. Locals call this area as Mini Amazon because of the feel and vibe of the area. The journey through this area was quite exciting, as only the sound of the water was coming. And finally, we entered the main Hooghly River. Immediately, Jayantada spotted the Osprey in flight. As excited as we were, we headed straight towards it. And there it was, as majestic as ever, with a big fish on its firm grasp, the Osprey. The osprey is a large bird of prey known for its impressive hunting abilities and striking appearance. With a wingspan reaching up to 6 feet, it is one of the larger raptors found in this country. It stayed in the bamboo structure for a few minutes and then it flew away to a dead tree branch. All the boats hurriedly marched towards that spot. Ospreys are found near water bodies such as rivers, lakes, and even man-made reservoirs. Their piercing yellow eyes are adapted for sharp vision, crucial for spotting prey from high above the water. The osprey's diet consists almost exclusively of fish, making them unique among the raptors. They catch fish by diving feet first into the water, using their sharp talons and reversible outer toes to grasp this slippery prey. This bird was so bold that it didn't care about all the attention it was getting and devoured on the fish. The osprey is a star attraction of Purbasthali. Every year, birders from all across the country comes here to film it. This was indeed a magnificent sighting. Such a bold and majestic bird, the star of Purbasthali. As we sailed along the Hooghly River, we got an unusual sighting. A black kite was eating a piece of thermocol, thinking it was food. The struggle for food is so evident in the avian world. We continued sailing on the Hooghly River. The cold breeze was a relief from the afternoon sun. The famous ISKCON temple at Mayapur stood tall in the distance. We came across a riverbed and spotted a few species. This is a river lapwing taking rest in the afternoon. You have seen this bird earlier as well in my North Bengal series at Gajaldoba. Do check that series as well on my channel. Known for its unique appearance and behavior, the river lapwing is a fascinating species to observe. This little ring plover was foraging for food on the riverbed. The bird has a white forehead and a black mask that extends from the beak through the eyes. It has also a yellow ring that is particularly noticeable. They are typically found in open, sandy, or gravelly areas near water, such as riverbanks, lake shores, mud flats, foraging food by sight, running quickly across the ground, as you can see here. There was also this little stint foraging for food. This is a small, energetic shorebird known for its impressive long-distance migration and travels over 10,000 kilometers between their breeding grounds in the Arctic region and winter grounds. The atmosphere was so peaceful and relaxing that we lost track of time. When I looked at the watch, it was 3:30 in the afternoon and was time to head back. On the way, we saw this spotted redshank on the rice field foraging. This is a striking and an elegant wader known for its distinctive seasonal plumage and long migrations. The spotted redshank breeds in the northern parts of Scandinavia and Russia, particularly in the subarctic bogs and marshes. It winters in coastal wetlands, estuaries, and inland freshwater habitats across Europe, Asia, Middle East, and South Asia. Another beautiful bird species. Along with this, we also spotted a few other species which I couldn't film. As our birding adventure at Purbasthali comes to a close, we reflect on the incredible diversity and beauty we have witnessed here today. Purbasthali has provided a perfect haven for this magnificent creature, and it's been a privilege to share this experience with you all. As we depart, let's carry with us not just memories of the birds we have seen, but a renewed appreciation for the delicate balance of nature and the importance of preserving these precious habitats. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't had. Hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any future videos from Wildlife Captured. Goodbye for now and see you in my next adventure.